Hi everyone, I'm Joelle Gillis with Dave Jones Realty, and I'm here with Jeff Zappone from Cross Country Mortgage. Hi Jeff.
Hey, hello, how are you doing today?
Good, thank you for coming today.
Of course.
So let me ask you some questions for all our friends to understand the mortgage process, if I may. Why is it important to get pre-approved before somebody goes house hunting?
That's a very important question, and as a customer, you should know your worth, right? Like, what do you qualify for based on your income and your debt? How much could you afford? And you may be able to afford a $2,000 payment, but maybe you're not comfortable paying $2,000. You might be comfortable paying $1,700 a month. So here's the reasons. Number one, it's very important to be pre-approved with your agent, because your agent, you may tell your agent that that you can afford $400,000 without being pre-approved, but really, after meeting with me, you find out you're really pre-approved for $300,000. So now, all of a sudden, you're looking at houses for $400,000 when you really should be looking for houses at maybe say $300,000.
$300,000. Now, I wake up this morning and I want to go buy a house. What do I need to get pre-approved by you?
Well, first of all, I would love to pre-approve you when you're ready.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I'll be your loan officer.
Absolutely.
But you will need pay stubs, your W-2s for the last 2 years.
How many pay stubs would you need?
I usually get two.
Two?
But typically the rule of thumb is 30-day pay stubs.
Okay.
But more than anything, I'll ask for one or two. Usually people get paid every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. But a 30-day pay stub, last 2 years W-2s, a recent bank statement, in some cases 2 months bank statements. If they're self-employed, I will need tax returns, the last 2 years tax returns. But if they own a lot of property, investment properties, we definitely need the tax returns. So it makes the process easy if a lot of this is PDF copies, so they can just email me everything or upload it to my server.
So you get it right away?
Get it right away.
That's awesome. And how long does it take to get pre-approved by you?
The process could be really, really quick if we need it to be. If the client has to send me, if they can send me their W-2s, pay stubs quickly, I can get them approved in less than an hour.
Oh, wow.
In some cases, maybe a half an hour if I work really quickly. But I would say instant, because again, with the market we're in, you really have to act quick and have your pre-approval ready. Because if you're making an offer, we need to get it in quickly.
Now, let's talk credit score. What is a credit score and how important is it to get pre-approved?
That's a good question too. Credit score really tells a lot about the consumer, how responsible they are in making their payments, and then also it tells a lot about the repayment. Are they making payments on time? Do they have the ability to make repayment throughout a 2-year history, 3-year history? But credit score is going to vary depending on derogatory reporting. We can get as high as 800, low 800s, high 700s, and that's going to dictate the interest rate, the credit score. But credit score is going to vary, and especially depending on the type of mortgage options we offer, whether it's government financing or conventional financing. You could go as low as maybe a 580, and then we could still get a mortgage with a 580 or in the 600s. So don't get discouraged. But if you're in the 700s, you will have a better interest rate as a result.
Okay. Anything else about the pre-approval process that's important for everybody to know that might have never been through this before?
You're always going to go to the realtor first.
Of course.
They always like to go to the realtor first, and the realtor has that conversation. Are you pre-approved? And they send them to me. But if you can meet with the mortgage person first to find out how much you get pre-approved for, it just makes things a lot more streamlined. And then they're off to the realtor already pre-approved and already knowing like what their payment is, what their closing costs are, and how much they qualify for. So, my advice would be talk to a lender first if you can, and then find out like what you're pre-approved for, and then you'll be ready to go, ready to shop for a home.
That's awesome, Jeff. Thank you for answering all my questions today.
You're welcome, Joelle.
And remember, if you need a loan, call Jeff Zappone.
Thank you, Joelle.